Hello. Friday night. 4 days for the Queen. You know. And anyway, so I'm getting on towards midnight. I believe here. Midnight here in Tim. Getting on towards 4 p.m. where you are in Seattle. Yeah. Anyway, apart from my nagging sort of allergies, well, the worst one is hay fever. Well, plays on your body, Look, look at my face now. It's all red. I've heard about allergies. That's why I cough so much. The worst time is when you wake up in the morning. Well, it might be something to do with smoking. Yeah, but those are easy answers. There's something more, more underlying, more underlying going on. Like autoimmune system works in most mysterious ways. Yeah, and well, anyway, hay fever this year has hammered me. The worst of it is over, but what I've noticed in the last week, especially, I walk. I make sure I go for a walk for a couple of miles, 2-3 miles, maybe more. Well, last Sunday, I went for a long walk. And do you know what I noticed, especially today now? Is my hips, both sides. I felt as if my hips are going. And the ironic thing is, my neighbour opposite, across the road from me, Tom, he has to go for a hip replacement. Well, he's 15 years older than me. He's half Dutch, Now I know why he's so friendly to me. Unlike the others. Very friendly people are that. Well, he's half Dutch. He's a lovely fella. Anyway, so my hips. I really, I haven't read. Today is the first day I've actually felt something going on with my hips. I have done a lot of sport, a lot of cycling, a lot of running, a lot of everything, a lot of military jumping up and down hills and things like that. And yeah, something going on there. The thing is I don't feel pain much, see, so I can't really pick it up. Well, that's all part of it, sort of thing. Genetics and everything, isn't it? What I've noticed is many people in West Wales, sort of people on their own, they've got their own constitution type thing. And also in Ireland as well. Southeast Ireland, which is across the water over that way, we're very similar looking. I could go to, say, Waterford or Wexford and walk about, and people would think I'm one of the locals. And the funniest thing is, the same thing used to happen in Tyrol in Austria. They thought I was one of the locals there. Because the old Celts sort of thing, I don't know. Well, when human population got more. Our DNA is very similar to parts of Switzerland, Tyrol, and Austria, even not northeast Italy, and northwest. Bloody getting my northeast and northwest mixed up. Northwest Italy, and I'm past. Well, Brittany was a back and forth thing. Brittany, France. They also moved there, and and something was going on in France, so they moved to South England. And we're talking about well over 2,000 years ago now. And then when the Anglo-Saxons came, the ones in south and southwest England went back to Brittany. And then the rest of us went to West Wales and also South East Ireland. I have looked into it, you know, and all back and forth, like back and forth, here, there, and everywhere. Aye, yeah. It's all sort of interesting. What I'm saying, I need to move to somewhere at least 5,000 feet above sea level. And the highest, nothing in Britain, let alone Ireland, I sat that height. Because my genes are from Latin, Hallstatt type thing. Well, obviously, some, you know, I know things get mixed up on the way. And I've been thinking, Spanish Pyrenees in the north. Not the Gran. I can't remember that mountain ridge. Granavada, is it? Southern Spain. No, that's too hot. That is. That's too close to Africa and everything. Oh, but I got a problem, haven't I? Yeah, the paperwork, because we're not part of the EU anymore. Switzerland, Switzerland's too expensive. But, you know, thing is, I don't know, at about 5,000 foot and above, can't go too much further up because the oxygen nosedives above 5,000. There's less allergens in the air. A hell of a lot less allergens. And I've always had this problem ever since I was young. But once you get to, when I got to my 30s, 40s, you're not young as fit in your body to battle any things like that. And, well, especially when I'm past 40, I had it. You know, and I was saying, you know, I remember when I used to go skiing in France and Austria and Spain. I've been skiing in Spain, northern Spain, in the Pyrenees. Where else did I go ski? I skied a bit in northern Italy as well, and southern Germany. Where else? I've never been to USA or Canada to ski. But I need to move if I want to be, you know, work better as a person physically. I need to move to somewhere above 5,000 feet to reduce me experiencing environmental allergens in the air. But I don't know. How can I do it? Yeah. I know there was some, you know, but my whatever GP went to, you could see it in their eyes. They knew exactly. Well, they don't say, like, they can't write or take out the pad and write, I'm giving you a prescription to move to 5,000 feet. We'll pay for it. Such people, like in USA, men used to move to the deserts because the dry air, less allergens. But the trouble with there is you got that danger of that lung dust disease. I can't remember what it's called. And in Europe, such people as me, say in Germany, whatever, there used to be clinics in Switzerland and they always used to be almost 10,000 feet up. Oh, the classic one was the scene in The Jackal, Day of the Jackal, with Woodward actor, Woodward, because he was there. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. There was a French lady there, and she was a bit like me. So went up to the clean air for a few months just to sort of settle down the immune system. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm over 10 minutes. I better go now. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm 16. I always appealed to me, the Spanish Pyrenees on the right side. I went skiing there once. It was nice. Formigal. Next to it was Pamposa. Was it? Something started with P. Yeah, I enjoyed it there. Yeah, it was lovely. I was there for only a week, and I came back fit as a fiddle. But every time I remember, I up skiing. But I can't battle it now. When your body is young, you can sort of your balance to. Obviously, well, I couldn't do it 20 years ago because my mother went 20 years ago. My father was still alive and things. I didn't could do it now as it was. Or I don't want to sell this house though. I got to fund it somehow. Tried all sorts of things. Once upon a time, this bedroom used to keep. I thought 20 years ago. I thought I know there's something going on. Speckless and clean. I went through the whole house, cleaned it. But then after about 10 years after, then I thought I'm fighting a losing battle here, and I gave up. That's why the bloody place has turned into a bloody tip. I gave up. Up with the white flag. But that's why I've got a complexion of. I look younger. It's very strange. It is very, very strange. And smoking, right? It's not so much the nicotine. It's the nicotine in the smoke, and the smoke clears all this fucking floating algae. It's the same outside. I used to go running, right? And running through these woods, and all of a sudden, my whole body felt as if it's shutting down. Yeah, but anyway, back to the point I'm trying to make is, I really felt it in my hips today. I don't know, maybe it's just the nerves playing up rather than the joints, the hip joints. I hope it is. My opposite neighbour, NHS, our National Health Service, said, 2 years. 2 years. So he said, so his private hospital and told me 12,000 quid he'd have to pay. Bloody hell. 12 years at Tory, 12,000 quid for your hip replaced. Right, might as well round this out to over 40 now. These videos are for myself mainly. Therapy type of thing. And anyone wants to see it, like, Tim, hello. And when shall I shave, Tim? I hope he comes here to see this. Well, I'll tell him to have a look. Yeah, so it's again, I forgot to check the time. It's getting towards 12. Maybe 11:30 at the moment. 3:30 in Washington State, Seattle, on the outskirts. Yeah. Right, I'm going. Right, all the best, all. Have a good weekend.